Hello, welcome to the Introduction to 3D Modeling and Printing course. In this video, we will talk about conceptual models, physiological concept in design. What is a conceptual model? It is an explanation, usually highly simplified, of how something works. So conceptual models are abstract, physiological representations of how tasks should be carried out. People use conceptual models constantly and intuitively. People use conceptual models subconsciously and intuitively as a way of systematizing processes. For example, the most basic example are the folder icons on the computer, because the folder icons you see displayed on the computer screen help people create the conceptual model of documents and folders inside the computer. But in fact, there are no folders inside the computer. So before, like at the beginning, there were not Windows didn't have a user interface. You just needed a keyboard and write the commands to browse for the computer. But then the conceptual model was added so the users can interact easily with those concepts. But it's very important to understand the difference between the conceptual model and the mental model. So conceptual model is what us as designers, we are planning for the product. And the mental model is how the users see it based on their knowledge. So a good example could be an orbital model of the solar system. It has spheres that represent the sun and planets. They are mounted on arms that hold the planets at the distance from the sun that's proportionate to the distance of the real-world planets. Within a complex system of gears, wheels, cogs, and sprockets, the spheres revolve around the sun and rotate just as the real-world planets. It's not a solar system, but it shows you how the planets move. So this is a conceptual model. Other example, when you pull up Google Maps on your mobile phone or another device, you'll see a representation of the roads, bridges, intersections, restaurants, filling stations, retail stores, and points of interest. Let's say that you want to visit Cluj-Napoca in Romania. You enter Cluj into search engine, and it brings you a map of the area around it. You see all the restaurants, universities, and other points of interest as buildings with label markers showing their location. Those are two conceptual models. How to build a strong conceptual model? Well, research and understand customers' expectations first. So, in order to know how to communicate to them those things, understand the user language, and leverage the interface patterns that they already use. So, in conclusion, a conceptual model is the first step in communicating what you want the system to do for the user. So those were all the physiological concepts of design. In the next videos, we will talk about the physiology of actions. See you in the next video.